Every July for the last 40 years, travellers from around the world and camel enthusiasts alike come together in Alice Springs for their community's most important race meet of the year, the Camel Cup. Shake it down! Shake it. Thing is, I don't know if I can do this on my own, so who better to get advice from than Camelier champion, local legend and giant hat wearer Ian Rowan.
How fast can these things actually go?
A fit racing camel can go about 35, 36 k's an hour. Once you get into a good stride, you balance your rhythm, it's very comfortable like an armchair. Just keep in your head, I'm going to win this race.
I'm not so much caring about winning as not dying of neck break.
No, you won't die.
So from a newcomer, do you think I have any chance at all?
You have to be determined. If you're just 75%, don't do it.
What if I'm 76%?
You've got a good chance. Lean forward, bend your legs, heels down. Focus on that camel's head. Just focus.
Here we go.
I'm going to win, I'm going to win, I'm going to win.
So, while I was filled with confidence and had all the skills I'll ever need, I thought I'd see what else the day could throw at me.
It's all about knowing your enemies. All right, here goes nothing.
Keep fast rocking, guys.
When it comes to camel riding, you got to start small. So I'm starting really small. These things are pretty fast. Wait! Wait! Come! This is for you! This is for you, Alice Springs!
Well, it looks like the Cameliers and their camels aren't the only ones winning cups today. So next step for me, fashions on the field for the Mr. and Miss Camel Cup.
Congratulations, well done. Thanks for coming, Alice Springs.
Of course, no race meeting is complete without belly dancers, drag queens, and even Vikings.
Go the Vikings!
I was beginning to think that whoever thought this was a good idea was sorely mistaken, but being the fearless camel jockey I am, I knew the time had come to do what I came for.
Jockey coming, jockey coming.
So basically, I've been told if your leg slips through, it'll just drag you along the ground like an old Western movie. And if you stand too close, you're going to kick me in the face. So, you know, this is why sometimes you need to stick to fishing. I feel like one of the Sex and the City girls. All right, here we go. Settle down. You know, I've ridden a camel, I've ridden a rickshaw. There's only one way to go home. It's not a plane, it's on a boat. Yahoo, Silver! I love Alice Springs. If anyone from Alice Springs is watching, if you see a pair of testicles just lying around somewhere, I'll be mine. No, it was just ridiculous and very full on. It was it was just an escalating levels of bizarre in Alice Springs. And that camel race in particular, like when you go into it, you go into this theory where like you have the camera in front of you, so you're like, well, I'm on TV, I can't get hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the Steve Irwin theory, but you know he's dead now, so that obviously that didn't work. And so like, but I was sort of going along, and the camel went up, and then like you didn't get it, but then it started walking backwards. So I had like 10,000 people at this Camel Cup pissing themselves because it was so crap.
No.
Then the guy had to like walk it along. It was just the most humiliating thing ever. Then it started picking up pace, so I'm like, okay, I'll take this along. And then you have to, the guy's like, you know, you have to let it go side by side. So I'm going side by side.
Did it ever pick up pace?
And then so I get about halfway through, I'm like, okay, I think I'm starting to lose a bit of grip, but I'm not going to fall. It's TV. Then like start smacking me in the balls, and I'm like, okay, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. And then the helmet goes across my eyes.
No.
So now I'm blind. Start falling sideways. I'm like, oh, this is fine. I'm not going to die. It's television. It's not good television. And then it slows down. I'm like, everything stopped and it all went quiet. Still couldn't see, and I'm like, I'm either dead.
Yeah.
And so I stopped, and then I slowly get off, and like the legs are shaking. I get off the camel. I'm like, you know, maybe the producer will have some kind of like, you know, calming words. And I walk to sit down. I'm like, about to say something to her. She goes, Sean, we've got to go talk to some drag queens now. Come on. I'm like, what are you doing?
Onward and upwards, son.
It's absolutely bizarre.
What was the camel's name?
Philip.
Philip.
No, well, it wasn't. I didn't even know the camel name. But we ate some camel meat there. We also, the day got more bizarre. We actually went for dinner that night to a steakhouse. We've got some photos here. Me and the camera guy took on the 2 kilo.
What is
the
that?
2 kilo steak challenge. That is 2 kilos of meat. We took the challenge. The record for eating it is 25 minutes. An hour 40 later, me and Fitzy gave up and basically defeated and slightly poisoned. We gave up.
Was it camel or cow?
That was a meat.
It was
Either I don't know.
T-Rex.
Either way, it's still sitting in there. My housemates, you know, not fans.
Beautiful work, Sean. Well done. A big round of applause for Sean Lynch. Well done. Nice work.